Hi guys, Purple Plant Lady here, doing a little update on my Caladium. Well, she does look a little different from the last time you saw her. So she had 3 huge leaves on the bottom part that I had to cut off. Now, it hurt me to the heart, but what happened was the leaves started to like bend over like this one, but a lot more. And then what happened was they actually broke because they were so heavy, they were so big. Now, at first, I thought I was doing something wrong, and it might have needed a little bit more light, but I kept it moist, and then I put it in light, but the leaves are just too heavy to keep upright. So at first, I tried to stake them, so I stuck something in the soil, and I zip-tied the bending leaves, but I realized that the plant still has a lot of new growth. They're like, you can see they're about to unfurl, and it's not like the plant is unhealthy. So I did some research online and found out that this happens to caladiums, that they start to, they have a natural life cycle. They go dormant, and the leaves get really big and they bend. And my caladiums weren't changing colors. Like some people were saying that their leaves had turned all green. But no, mine are still pretty colored and pink, and they're still growing. And there's a whole lot of leaves up here that are still tall and will get bigger. So I putting aside that the leaves are so pretty, because what happened was when I had to cut them off, I didn't want to because the leaves are almost like blossoms. It looks like you're cutting off the blossoms, the blooms. But I remember, wait a minute, this is a plant. And sometimes you have to prune old leaves. And so I chopped them off. I don't know if you can see where I chopped it off, but there's one. It broke and it started leaning. So three leaves had come off. I had to chop them off. But I'm encouraged because I see leaves down here that are growing. And also this leaf just came out too, this one. This one's coming out right here. So what I think is going to happen is that these leaves are going to get older and really huge, and then they're going to start to bend, whereas the smaller ones will grow up. And I think that's just the process the plant goes through. So I think she's still doing good. Haven't had any other issues, no browning leaves, no wilting leaves, just bending and breaking off at the bottom. So I think she's doing okay. She does definitely require a little bit more attention than the other plants, but she's worth it. And I know that at the end, it's not going to be a forever or a year-round plant, because at the end of the growing season, I believe I'm going to have to cut her off and then save the bulbs to do this all over again. So hopefully, if you guys have the same issue with your caladium, if you have a caladium, don't worry. Treat the plant like a plant and not like a flowering plant, which is my mind was what I was doing. I was trying to save the blooms, but they're not blooms, they're leaves, and it was getting really heavy, and she needed a little haircut. And again, I think that will divert some of the energy to the leaves that are standing upright so they can get bigger, like this one. And hopefully like this one too, but because the other leaves were huge. I mean, they were bigger than my hand. So if you have any questions, just let me know, post, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. I'll have another video up soon, and I will talk to you then.